Hi, how are you? Hi, I'm Ethan Young, and today I'm setting up my new pro model from Waltz Skateboarding. So this is a variation of the spoon nose 7.3. It is a spoon nose freestyle board. So it's got a 6-degree mellow upturn nose. So really good for pogo tricks, Caspers, and then you get a little catch for sort of ollie tricks and little extra pop. It's really cool. And the concave is a tub concave. So there is about a 3-inch pan going down the middle of the board. And then sort of these really mellow walls going out towards the edges. And that concave runs all the way up into the nose, creating that mellow upturn. I hope you can see that. Yeah, we have been filming for the pro part, for my pro part, the release for the Pre, spoon nose. First thing I like to do is usually drill for the skid plates. I'm really bad at it, so it's always a gamble. And then after that, I like to go straight into gripping my board. Mike was nice enough to grip my board for me. I'm here to skate, not to set this shit. After that, I like to go ahead and throw the skid plates on there. These beautiful, weird plastic things protect our boards when we're doing things like spacewalks, 360 spins, anything like that where we're really grinding that tail down. They're fashionable, H&M. I'm weird, you know? When I first got into skateboarding, it was always very boneless influenced. I wasn't really interested in all the basic like ollies and shove-its and stuff, so I was doing cavemans, bonelesses, standing on my board in weird ways. Slowly I started getting into flip tricks and I was doing kickbacks. And like I'm sure so many other people did, I thought I invented them. Until someone called me out at a park one day and was like, no, that's freestyle skateboarding. Go check out Randy Mueller. And yeah, it kind of just went from there, you know? From there, I got into the classics, you know? Mike Osterman trick tips. There was a lot of Keith Butterfield, if anyone remembers him. I was lucky enough that I already had social media in my life. I wasn't really doing anything with Instagram, but I was able to look it up and there was already a community starting to establish itself and people were just really accepting and helpful and getting me into everything I love to do now. Obviously, you got the Kings, Surreption. They're so good. Their vocalist has been a really big influence on how I scream. Deeds of Flesh. Feel free to fact check me on this, but I'm pretty sure Deeds of Flesh practically coined and invented technical death metal. I was just put onto a band called Alkaloid. I don't know if you'd consider them tech death. They're kind of proggy, but I'm literally wearing an Arcspire sweater. I can't believe I didn't talk about them. Yuzuki is so crazy. Yeah, I don't know. He started doing that Casper frontside flip back to Casper that so many of us have tried to make look good, and he does it so well. I mean, you can't forget Dan. He's one of those guys that just pulls out the craziest trick. He's like, I don't feel that great today, and then like double bigger finger flip. Those two are probably my favorites tech-wise. Am I a tech skater? I mean, some of my biggest influences were from earlier in the day too, though, like Don, Kevin Harris with like the 1-foot spins. If you watch a lot of the stuff I do where it's shove-its into 1-foot, a lot of that is kind of pulled from like Kevin Harris. I think I did an all right job. You tell me. Tell me in the comments how bad I'm doing. So after the skids, I like to throw on my trucks. I'm skating the Paris 108s. Yeah, show some love to Paris. They're cool. Cool dudes. I mean, I don't know him. Yeah, we have a really big pig. He's very sweet. All he wants is carrots. But we were lied to. We were told he would be a lot smaller than he is, and he turned out being over 500 pounds when we first got him. He's fun, but so loud, so big. He's only down to like 450 now. So he hasn't lost too much weight since we got him. Who owns a scale big enough to weigh a pig? Oh, the pig for sure. I can try to match him and I can get some weird registers, but he's just loud. No one has power like him. I'm riding the Waltz Skateboarding Greyhound wheels. They're really cool. They're a little slidey, which is perfect for some of the stuff we've been recording. I really like them just because I really like doing reverts. I do weird spacewalky tricks, and when my wheels feel big, I feel like I'm, I don't know, off-centered. Or there's a point where it feels too stable, you know? I mean, obviously the people are at the top of the list. You come out to a place, it's weird, and then you establish your friends and family. I really like that I've kind of found my group. We all have set up almost a support system with each other, so every time I'm gone, gotta hit them up, make sure they're doing well. But it's just so pretty out here. Like, look behind, look how green that is. If you live in California, come visit. Just change your license plates. Both. Why not do parabola to gymnast? I suck at gymnast plant out of tail stuff though. Toe sides are usually the way to go with that trick too. Well, at least one of the hardest tricks to get was Ugly Betty to reverse carousel. Fresh grip, forgot to sand it down, so my fingers got pretty bloody. Grip tape was wet, so I couldn't really grab it, just kept slipping and getting more bloody, so we had to put it off. So usually I'll grip my tail, not the nose. It's pretty comfortable in Caspers and truck stands. Some tricks, like I prefer to do my 360 shove it out of Casper off the tail. Here in Eugene, it rains a lot, so you need that little bit of extra grip sometimes. Usually leave the nose. I might tape over my name for myself, just so I don't get distracted and hurt myself while skateboarding. But obviously, after setting up a board, always go test it out. There may be some fine tuning. Depending on your trucks, you might want some spacers. I usually like to set up my board and immediately walk around in rail stand just to see how it feels, but so far this is pretty much it. So yeah, to sum up, I'm skating the Waltz Skateboarding, the Prey, Spoon Nose, Paris 108 trucks, Waltz low profile tail and nose skids, and then the 54mm Greyhounds. Go check it out. There will be links in the description down below, and go follow Waltz Skateboarding for more freestyle content.